Everyone is telling you to make money with AI by starting an AI agency, selling prompts, generating children's books, or making faceless YouTube channels. And the best of all is launching some weird SaaS idea even though you haven't known how to code ever. But you can just ask ChatGPT for 10 business ideas nobody's ever thought of, right? And listen, I'm not saying none of that can work. People buy feed pictures, and PDF templates still, and courses from 22-year-olds standing next to Lamborghinis. I thought that shit was like in the past. But no, sir, it's still there. And they are promising you the dream life, the financial independence, and everything if you just buy their course. So let's talk about how to actually make money with AI. And maybe you are now like, Mark, but you said in the last video that AI is not real intelligence. Yep, I stand by that. I don't think AI thinks and I don't think it understands. But that does not mean AI is actually useless. A tool doesn't need to be intelligent to be valuable. And I think for business owners, like I'm a business owner and maybe you are also, AI is not usually the business model, but AI is the tool you plug into the boring parts of your business where money is already leaking. And that's basically the whole shebang. So maybe we should stop asking what AI businesses we should start and instead look at our business, see what can be sped up, improved, and automated, and do that. So in this video, I'll talk about 5 ways I think we can use AI right now to make money in business. So the first one is actually Sales Assistant, and I'm using this myself. And basically what I mean is not replacing your salesperson with some fake Jordan Belfort AI, because they would just start selling penny stocks within a year and then you would end up in jail. I mean using AI to handle the boring first phase of sales. So a customer fills out a form, they ask for a quote, and they send you a message. They're interested now. And most businesses, they don't reply. They reply within an hour, and in most cases, it's within 24 hours, right? And by the time you reply, the person already moved on, basically. They had 3 more offers from competitors, they had lunch, and they just moved on. And that's why speed to lead is so important. And AI can help immediately here. It can reply instantly, ask 1 or 2 useful questions, collect missing information, and move the person closer to booking. And this is basically what we want. We want AI to use for speed to lead, qualification, and human handover, and then summarizing. So AI can follow up without feeling awkward. Because many times people just feel awkward. It's like, I followed up already 2 times. Like, oh my God, I feel wrong about it. AI doesn't have that. And finally, we have some emotional stability in sales. Just use AI in the first phase of sales for speed to lead, qualification, summary, and human handover, basically. The second one I use AI for is content repurposing. And I don't mean, again, generating 300 LinkedIn posts. So as an example, if you recorded a 10-minute video explaining, I have a detailing shop, so in this case, it could be, let's say, explaining paint protection film. AI can help you turn that into a few short clips, an email to leads, YouTube video script, and some ad angles. And that is, I think, extremely useful because no, AI is not creative genius. It just works extremely well with raw data and information, and is great at turning it into a useful content that you can use in many different places that would take you just a few years back days, right? So AI is extremely good at repurposing content. The third way I actually use AI is customer support and basically repeated questions. So this is basically the client-facing side. And every business has these questions, the same pricing questions, the same preparation questions, the same what happens next questions. And it just happens over and over and over again. And if you don't have very strong customer service, and this is especially present in small companies, then customer is waiting and then some of them will disappear. And I think, again, AI is great at answering these common questions instantly, based on your actual business information, and it can easily explain basics. It can guide people to the next step and keep the conversations moving. And that saves time, but more importantly, it keeps the momentum. Just make sure that you give it right context and you document everything. Because again, AI works with what you give it. If you give it bad information, bad input, it will give you bad output. So focus on feeding it the right information. Now, let's move on to the use of AI, how to make money, number 4. And that one is reducing admin and operational mess. So in a business, this is where a lot of time disappears because everyone has boring admin tasks that basically they need to happen. Calls need to be summarized, quotes need to be prepared, the team needs to know what was promised, right? And if this is not done properly, things break. Customers get the wrong information, and then you as the owner, you get pulled back into everything. And suddenly your business is not really a business, but it's a trap for you because people pull you back. And AI can help you structure this sort of mess, and it can summarize these boring things and even perform tasks in your business, admin tasks that take you hours right now. And as always, again, you need to feed it the right process, right information, so it knows what to do. Now, we're moving on to the 5th one, which is basically an internal knowledge and training. And this is probably the most underrated one because every business has a knowledge that's trapped inside the owner's head. And right there, again, it's connected to what I said previously. If everything is trapped in your head, every quote, every customer question, every what should I say here goes through you, it's crazy. You know, your blood pressure must be so high if you're just answering these questions over and over again. But the good news is you can build a knowledge base, quoting rules, checklists, processes, and basically internal assistants that can help your team answer questions based on how you want things done. And it's not random guessing at this point. It's actual documented knowledge, and AI is great at that. And it saves time, but more importantly, it actually creates consistency because even you as the owner, if you have a lot of information in your head, you might be tweaking certain things. And then one employee gets this information and the other employee gets this information. So it gives you the time-saving aspect, which saves you money, but it creates efficiency and consistency. So your employees don't need to wait on you. They have the information right in their phone or on their laptop. So everything just becomes faster, more consistent, and effective, which is amazing. So these are the 5 things. But before you move on, I wanted to give you a little warning because if you try automate all these things by Thursday this week, there is one thing you need to understand. And that is that AI will not fix your broken processes. It will just make it faster. So you will fail at scale. So if your CRM is a mess, if your offer is unclear, if you don't have everything written down and processed and it works, the automation won't mean improvement. It just means that it will happen faster and it will happen without you. So make sure you have everything written down, processed, and it actually works, and then you can plug in AI. Before you move on, I just want to ask you to subscribe if you like this sort of content. And I'll be making these sort of videos every week and even more often if I have time. So until the next one, take care of yourself.